Good evening, guys. Bill McMillan here with NDWX.com on what is an unseasonably warm start to the month of October. And unfortunately, for those wanting fall weather, we don't have any significant cool down in sight, at least in the near term. We'll talk perhaps around a pattern change that looms come the middle of October before we close out tonight's video update. Had a few showers scoot through the southern half of Indiana this evening, and ongoing right now before they eventually will dissipate over the next couple of hours across southern portions of the state. I think a better chance of showers and perhaps a thunderstorm awaits for Tuesday. This is the forecast radar around 8 o'clock showing scattered showers and thunderstorms across north-central portions of the state. Those will diminish as they sink south into central Indiana late morning into the afternoon hours, and there may be some additional widely scattered development as we move into tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening. Neither rounds of showers and perhaps a thunderstorm will amount to much, though. Not expecting this to be a big deal. The bigger story will be an increasingly gusty wind and an unseasonably warm day on Wednesday. The GFS forecast model shows the tightening pressure gradient here as we go through the day Wednesday, and winds will gust in excess of 30 miles per hour Wednesday afternoon and really help boost temperatures well into the 80s on Wednesday, and an extended stretch of 80-degree plus weather awaits as we move through the better part of the upcoming week. Timing storm chances out. Scattered showers and thunderstorms return Thursday, and at times through the upcoming weekend, though, more dry weather than not can be expected. Perhaps a little bit better coverage Saturday evening into Saturday night and into the day on Sunday. The big story, though, next week is resurgent warmth. It's going to feel very much like summer as we go through the early stages of next week as this big ridge continues to dominate across the eastern portion of the country. Meanwhile, early feel of winter across the west with high ground snow and well below average conditions out that way. Long term, guys, this is one of the tools, the Pacific North American pattern, or the PNA, that we look at to get an idea as to what may evolve over the upcoming couple of weeks. And when you see this PNA negative, and significantly so through the next 10 to 14 days or so, pretty good indication that we're going to remain in an overall warmer than average pattern. However, once to mid-month, the PNA here off of the European ensemble does trend neutral and eventually positive. That may lead to a transition in what will be a true summer-like pattern to one much colder as we move towards the middle part of October. And sure enough, the European ensemble is beginning to see that transition again towards mid-month. It would, seem to make sense given the state of the PNA. However, we also know that data tried to trend the PNA positive with more staying power a couple of weeks ago, and we see where that's gotten us. So we'll continue to monitor that. The GFS, though, ensemble also does show the coming colder pattern as well once to mid-October, and considering exactly just how cold it is out across the north-central and the western portion of the country, if we can get that PNA to pop positive, the potential is there at least for a rather dramatic change to a much colder pattern around the middle or just past the middle part of the month. We'll be here to keep you updated. In the meantime, make it a great night. Thank you as always for logging on to NDWX.com.